Hello, my friends. Danny D. 31st of July 2018. I've got four of them for you today. They are all on Kickstarter. Indiegogo's been a little quiet for the past couple of days. I got a couple yesterday, but nothing today. Nothing new popping up. Our first one, Kane Firstborn. And yes, Kane as in Cain, Adam and Eve's son. The first murderer. This is an interesting story. This is a really large graphic novel, 300 pages. So remember that when you see the prices. This is about Cain, obviously, the one who committed the first murder, according to the Bible. He's an assassin. He was cursed with immortality because of what he did. Now he roams the earth and he does what he does best. He murders. He's an assassin, as I stated. He gets hired to kill two women, but in doing so, something happens. He doesn't say what happens. Obviously, you'd have to read the story. I'm trying to find some art here. The art's really, you see a lot more when you look through the video. Yeah, he's not showing any art. The art's very well done. As I said, this is a huge book, 300 pages. That's a lot to do. I will go through what you get for different prices, and I will stop when we get to the full thing. For $10, you get chapter 1 and 2. I'm assuming that you'll be able to buy the rest of them after. So that if you can only afford $10, at least you can get chapter 1 and 2, which is probably a graphic novel unto itself. Like most of these graphic novels are around 40 pages. This guy's doing 300. So that tells you right there, they're not messing around. $15, and these are PDFs, by the way. I apologize if not saying that. You get 1 through 4. For $25, you get 1 through 6. I do believe you get other stuff in it, but there's too much to go over here. If you're interested, check this out and look for yourself as to what you get. $35 gives you the first full copy of chapters 1 through 7. I do believe these are all digital. I think you have to go further up to get a hard copy in your hand. $50, you get a signed one from the creators. Okay, as you can see, you have to go way up there. But again, 300 pages here, folks. This is not your typical what I've been reviewing lately, which usually is around the 40-page mark. There's a few that are shorter, and the prices show you that they're shorter, like Stardust. You know, the price isn't crazy because it's only a 20-page graphic novel. Now, this was Kane's Firstborn. Our next one, Nina and Ariel. This is right up my alley. I like this. This is a post-apocalyptic fighting for survival. Two women, obviously, wielding swords and guns. So, yeah, I kind of like that. Again, women drawn like I like women drawn. Very, very heavy metal-ish. I like the fact that this style is coming back into vogue. The video will show you a lot more. I do believe these guys are going to be doing a series, which I hope. This really looks cool. Trying to find some more art here. I mean, yeah, to me, this just screams heavy metal. Come on, show me some art. There's some pencil art there. All right, back up to the top. If you look through the video, you will see more art. There's violence, nudity, so this is more for adult, like heavy metal was. Let's go to what they are asking. They've already met their goal. Their goal was 12,500. They are at 14,048, which does not surprise me. 23 days left on this one. You can do a pledge. That's without getting anything if you want to give them a tip, as I usually call it. $4 for the PDF. Again, very reasonable. $5 for PDF, and I guess you get it says cover A. So I'm assuming, that's just an assumption, folks, so I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that's a wallpaper. At $18, looks like you get the PDF and 3 wallpapers. 22, a t-shirt. You really are going to have to go through these. 25 for cover A, a poster. Yeah, if you're going to get this, I would really carefully read what you are getting. I mean, they're giving all sorts of different options here. I mean, it looks like they're giving 10 copies of cover A plus the PDF for $33. So if you are going to back this, read carefully what you are getting. It looks very interesting. As I said many times, I'm a heavy metal fan, so this is right up my alley. Post-apocalyptic, world's gone to shit, you got to fight to survive type stuff. Our next one, and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. I'm assuming that the K is silent, so I'm going to pronounce this Anul. Book 1, Spawn of Hoth. Why they use a K, I don't know. I guess I should say why they have a K, I don't know. All right, this one. This one's interesting. More fantasy genre. Their goal, 10,154. Odd goal. That's kind of specific. They are at 1,562, 35 backers, 24 days to go. All right, down here, let's go to where he is talking about the story. It is a doomsday scenario, adventure, horror. A bunch of people are thrown together and they have to subvert doomsday, basically. This is European, as I see it is in pounds. The artwork is very, very colorful. We've got some mysterious vampiric looking creatures here. Dark where it needs to be dark. We've got what looks to be someone who is I definitely wouldn't want to meet in a dark alley. What looks to be a female warrior, a wizard of some sort, I'm assuming. I don't know the story. Like I said, the art is very... How should I describe this art? There aren't very many hard lines. Everything is blended together rather nicely, either using shadows or colors. There used to be some artists in heavy metal that would do this kind of art too. It's very... There's nothing very hard and definite about it. It's a very soft kind of art. And then we get into t-shirts. So let's go up here. I'll tell you what they're trying to ask for. Again, we got a tip. You pick your own tip. This is in pounds. $4 for a digital copy. Again, good price. Pounds. Excuse me, £4 for a digital copy. Do $20 for a signed copy. £20. Keep forgetting that. For a signed copy. Now they do have an estimate under here of 23. Take that with a grain of salt. exchanges fluctuate dramatically. When I used to come to the US from Canada, I would always get my money exchanged on a certain day because it always favored it. Usually it was Wednesday, whereas Friday you didn't get as much for it because they knew people were going across the border to go shopping or to go to different places. So learn which days are best to do this if you can, and then pledge. So there's £25 for a signed copy, a bookmarker, and some screen art. Cool. So as you see, the higher you go up, obviously, the more stuff you get. So if something like this interests you, jump on it. As usual, they will all be in the description, all the shortcuts to it. Our last one. This one made me laugh. The video for this gentleman who is doing this book roasts himself in a quite wonderful way. He's got a good little sense of humor. This is a sequel to Once Our Land, which I do believe was 6 years ago he put this out. Or the book is 6 years in the future. Not exactly sure, I can't remember. He is going for a $7,654 goal. Again, odd numbers. I wonder why they don't just round them off. Anyway, he is at 6,133. 28 days to go on this one. This is about Germany in 1839. Again, survival. I'm assuming he is using a little bit of history and his own fantasy type stuff to tell his story. The artwork is very nicely done. Obviously, you're fighting for life. I do believe these are the same characters that were in the first one. Yeah, that's... Oh, here's some art. And he is, again, bringing them into the new one, continuing the story. Looks like you can get this in a hardcover. All right, well, let's go up here and we will ramble off what you can get. Again, the tip, that seems to be a normal thing. Canadian money, remember that. So if you're in the US, this is going to cost you less. Again, $1 tip if that's all you want to give. $10 for the PDF, $8 US. Again, exchange rates differ for different days. Keep that in mind. $13 for the PDF and a bonus. Bonus is 30 pages of bonus content. So I guess you're getting 2 PDFs there. $18 for the first and the second PDF, which is nice. If you don't know the first story, you can get them both. $14 US, which is a damn good price. $25 for the hardcover. So here you're getting into Canadian. $19 US, and that's approximate, folks. 130-page hardcover. Plus the PDF, 160-page book, that includes extra content. And these are really good prices. Again, remember, your normal comic, which you're paying about $5 for nowadays, only has 20 pages, if that. So you're getting a lot of value here. Well, these are your projects for today, my friends. As usual, please like and share and subscribe to my channel. I try to bring new comics, graphic novels every day of the week. Weekends I usually keep to myself. Weekends I feel are for friends and family. If you like, check these guys out. buy into their stuff. They are just trying to make a living, and they're trying to do what they love to do. And as for today, that's it, my friends. Just a short one, only 4, and we will talk to you tomorrow.